Okay, so today we're going to start talking about equivalent fractions. And so in order to talk about equivalent fractions, the very first thing we must talk about is the fundamental principle of fractions. Okay? And this is the idea that any fraction, as long as you multiply the top and the bottom by the same number, will give you the same fraction, or what we call an equivalent fraction, okay? Which means that they're measuring the same thing, okay? For example, we know that 1/2 is the same as 2/4, which is the same as 4/8, which is the same as 3/6, which is the same as 100 over 200, because they all represent a half, okay? And the thing is you can get to any one of those fractions by either multiplying or dividing by the same number on the top and the bottom. As long as you multiply the numerator and the denominator by the same value, you'll get it. As long as, obviously, we don't want to multiply, we don't want to have 0 in the denominator, okay? And we don't want to multiply the top and the bottom by 0 as well, okay? So obviously we don't want to have 0 in the denominator, and we don't want C to be 0. So I should write that down here. Okay? So this will hold for all fractions. So for example, again, if I do 1/3, well, that's the same as what? 2/6, right? So if I multiply the top and the bottom by 2, I get 2/6. If I multiply the top and the bottom by 3, I get 3/9, right? If I multiply the top and bottom by 4, I get 4/12, and so on, okay? And so these are what we call equivalent fractions. And so we'll do some examples. See you next time.